All right, take one. So I got my RV fixed a couple of weeks ago. I got a lot of things fixed on it, like the toilet, the flange was replaced. They reconditioned the air conditioning. I don't know what you call that. They just cleaned it out. It was blowing black things into my RV. They didn't know what it was, so they just cleaned it out for me. They also fixed my furnace. There was a wiring issue. Something had chewed into it, and there was also a bird nest with dead baby birds in it, and they took a picture and showed it to me. So they took care of the furnace issue. Furnace works great. They took care of the air conditioning. The air conditioning is not blowing black stuff, so that's good. It's still a little, it does not like Texas humidity, let's just say. And then the toilet flange was working great for like a week, and into a week of it, it stopped holding water. The toilet did, and but randomly, sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. And then I had a problem with the toilet pedestal not stopping the toilet from filling with water. So the toilet overflowed a few days ago. Freaked me out, and I've been paranoid ever since. And today I had another issue. So the pedestal got stuck again today, and I caught it in time. I've been keeping an eye on it. I'm also turning my my pump off here when I'm not using it, because when I leave it, everything turns off except the AC. I leave that going. Where was I? So yeah, today it didn't overflow because I was able to catch it in time, but it started leaking out from where the flange is put in, I believe is what it's called. So I caught that leak in time, and now I'm afraid to use my toilet whatsoever. Oh, and then right after that happened, my RV door is solid lock shut and will not let me out. I had to exit through my driver door. So, and I went and did errands and everything, and now I'm back trying to get into my RV. I've tried a crowbar gently, and I still can't get in. I think something within the lock itself is coming apart, or has come apart, but I don't know because I can't get it open. So what I'm doing right here is I'm going to be unscrewing this, because right now, at least I guess it's locked shut, and I was able to shut the door because Mom's Airstream, we weren't even able to shut the door. I don't know, when we were in Colorado, we were getting ready to leave Colorado, and it wouldn't shut at all. So her hinges on the door frame were loose, so we tightened those up, and it's working a lot better. Mine were loose, and I tightened them up yesterday, and now I shouldn't have done that. I should not have tightened the screws, because now it's not working properly. It worked really good initially. I was like, oh, that's all it needed, was just tightened up, working great. Now I'm locked either in or out by this door. So I'm gonna take it apart and see if I can figure it out. I'll probably have to order a new lock at this point. I think it needed it anyway. I actually wanted to replace the entire door. Yeah, but maybe if I just replace the locking system, that will help. I don't know, we will see. All right, so I have the back off, and I still can't open the door. So I'm going to climb through the cab and try to open it that way. We will see. All right, it's pretty loose. Kind of. Oh geez, it's like completely, the door is busted right there. Where this is. And I forgot my keys on the inside, of course. I have to go back in and get the keys. No, the keys won't work. I don't know. So confused. Alright, so I have it unlocked. This is opening. It's still not wanting to come out of there, and it's breaking up that door even more. So what is stuck is in here somewhere. All right, so my battery died during that. I'm still trying to open the door, so here we go. So this is not working at all. I'm trying to wiggle this to get it to unstick from the hinge or whatever is stuck into the wall, and nothing's happening. The other side out there is not doing anything. I've made sure that it's unlocked, what I can remember, before I took it apart, and still nothing. Mother is on her way, so hopefully she can help me figure it out. So we decided to wait until I order a part. There's definitely a broken part in there, but why try to rip it off right now when I'm gonna have a hole there and not be able to lock up the RV. So for now, I'm just gonna go through my cab for the next few days until Amazon can get it to me quickly, hopefully, and then we'll try to dismantle the whole thing. Wish me luck. All right, so I had this lock replaced yesterday. It was like an all day long ordeal practically, but it works so far. Yeah, the guy who did it did a really good job. So the story behind that is I decided to get onto the Escapees Facebook page and ask for help on there to see if anybody in the RV park here had any experience with doors locking them in or out. I guess it happens a lot with these RV locks. I did some research because I needed to figure out what kind of lock I needed, and I found that this happens quite frequently. It's almost as if, I don't know, it's like they do it on purpose or something, just make these RVs so cheap with really bad parts that will eventually just break. But yesterday, I went to the office. Several escapees recommended going to the office or talking to my neighbors or calling specific RV mobile repair people. So my first stop was the office, and several guys came over to help me out, and they worked on it for a good 45 minutes to an hour, and they could not get that door to budge. They were able to get the latch out of the door and make sure everything was clear from the door that was holding it in there, and it still wouldn't budge no matter what they did. So they finally gave up and told me I should call either a locksmith or a mobile repair person. So I did that. I called the next person that somebody had recommended. He's actually a local. He's like a few spaces down from me, actually. And he recommended them. So I called them, and they said that they would be out tomorrow. I mean, yesterday. So they had a couple of emergency jobs before me, so I thought it would just be a few hours. Well, it ended up being 4 to 5 hours waiting on them to get back to me. And they finally said, well, we're at a job that's 2 hours away from you. By the time we get there, it'll be too dark to work on your RV. Can you wait till the morning? And I said, sure, why not? I went ahead and talked to the guy who had worked on my lock this in the morning, and he said he recommended a couple other people. So I went ahead and called him, and I called Randall's RV mobile repair first, and he was just like a mile away from us. So he came back. He said, I don't know if I have the tools with me, but I'll come and look at it. So he came and looked at it, and he had my door open in 10 minutes. And he's like, I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what's holding it up. So the people from Escapees, the guys who work on the landscaping, etc., both said, I've never seen a door do this before. I've never in my entire life seen a door do this. So yeah, that could possibly be my fault for using a crowbar, even though I said I used a crowbar gently. Yeah. I just wanted the door open, let me tell you. I swear to you, I did not use that crowbar to the point that it would jam the door in there. Once I realized it was bending the door frame, I stopped using it. So yeah, never use a crowbar on a door. Even though I swear I'm not that strong. Okay, so anyway, Randall's from Randall's RV Mobile Repair got the lock off in 10 minutes and then proceeded to put the new lock on for me. So he was done in 30 minutes or so, and he charged me a great price. I saved a lot of money by going through him instead of the mobile repair people. So that was a blessing, and I've got this wonderful lock now that works. So what the technician thought was hooked up on it was the skid plate was stuck, and it was catching on the door for some reason. He's not entirely sure though. So yeah, I cannot exactly help you people out there who are trying to DIY this. Just get somebody who's experienced. If you can't get it yourself, just call somebody. That's all I have to say. And good luck. Bye for now.